Well, hello again, Solis Wealth family. Greg Solis here, coming to give you the weekly update, let you know what's going on. Hope your family's doing well. I know it has been pretty challenging over these past several weeks. I know it has for our family. As I mentioned, every week we try to find the silver linings, and there have been a lot of silver linings. As you know, Nicole did sign her letter of intent to attend University of Hawaii, so we're excited about that. I bought the airline tickets this last week. That was crazy. We're taking the whole family. We're gonna go say goodbye. We figured, what the heck, might as well get a short trip out of it. And it was very strange, I must say, buying a one-way ticket for Nicole to not come back. It was kind of strange for me, to say the least. So it's been a challenge, but we're excited for her, and I can't tell you how excited she is. She's really looking forward to it. So hope you and your family are well. Things are definitely continuing to move in the right direction. If you read our last market commentary, there's a complete disconnect between what we're hearing in the news in regards to the pandemic and how horrible the economy is. Over 20 million people lost jobs in April. Over 14% of the working population is unemployed right now. Those are devastating numbers, as I've been mentioning every week. The news is going to be horrible, but yet the market continues to rise. What's going on? There's a complete disconnect. Well, again, as I mentioned during our last times together, the stock market is a leading market indicator, meaning it's looking at what's going to happen 3, 6, 9 months from now. It's not as concerned about what's going on now. Those things have been priced into the market. And typically we will see the market start rising 5 months before the recession ends. So what the markets are telling us now is that we should be out of this recession in perhaps the next 5 months or so. The question is, where's the right price? And it tries to price all that in, and that's why we get all this crazy volatility. But for the most part, the markets seem somewhat optimistic about the future. So that's good. It's the collective minds of the world that are betting that things are going to look a lot better 3, 6, 9 months out. Certainly, the Fed has been very active in injecting a lot of cash, both monetary policy and fiscal policy. Fiscal policy being what Congress is doing to inject cash, and then of course fiscal policy is what the Fed is doing. In both cases, both of them have been very aggressive to try to make sure that this economy doesn't fall too far into a deep, long recession. And so most people and most analysts think that there may be enough cash injected into the system to get us to the other side. So it's still a dicey time, but as I mentioned before, during these last few weeks, I feel the worst is behind us. I feel like that bottom that we hit back on March 23rd, I doubt we'll go back and retest it. Again, you never know what's out there, any outliers or any black swan events, or a big resurgence in the virus could create some issues. But barring any of those catastrophes, we feel that the worst is behind us. We feel that the markets probably have hit the bottom, and now it's going to start pricing in this recovery. So although a lot of jobs have been lost, it's very challenging for so many people. I think a lot of jobs have been saved, and I believe new jobs are going to emerge out of this. So there are some silver linings out there. I think the market has probably got a little ahead of itself. So for short-term investors, frankly, it's probably a good time to sell. We've recovered a lot from the bottom, but for those long-term investors, we're still, measured by the Dow, we're still up about 18% from our high that we hit back on March 23rd. It might be a good entry point. I feel pretty confident that 3 to 5 years from now, we'll probably be quite a bit higher than where we are today. So that's the way we're seeing things. We have started some of the cash that we had sitting on the sidelines. We have been beginning to rebalance it back into the portfolios. So from our end, things are looking better. If you have any questions or thoughts or concerns, obviously we're here for you. Don't hesitate to call us. And other than that, I hope you have a great summer. And we just appreciate you. Thank you for your trust and confidence. Look forward to getting together with you real soon. God bless. Bye-bye.